Hello, Central Middle School Cougars. I hope that you are enjoying your read-in today. I'm going to show you how you can, during your read-in, still celebrate Digital Learning Day. We're going to use our library management system to create a personal list and to look for books that are just right fit for our independent reading practice. We're going to start at the Central Middle School page and then click on Resources and Links in order to get to the Media Center link. When we're at the Media Center page, you'll notice that there's two ways to use the Destiny Library system. We can search the card catalog or use Destiny Quest. For today, I would like you to choose Destiny Quest. In the top right corner, you can see it has Central Middle School and then Hello Guest. One of the things that we need to do is log in. You can see a tab right up above there. We need to have our personal logins in order to create personal lists. When you click on Login, you get a box that asks for your username and your password. Now, your username is your student ID, and there are three different ways that you can get your student ID. It's either on the back of your student ID card, it's the same number that you use to get your lunch when you go through the lunch line, or you can always ask your teacher if you can't remember or can't find your ID number. Your password is simply your last name. So after you put your username, which is your student ID, and password, which is your last name, in the boxes, click on Login. Now you can see in the upper right hand corner that instead of saying Hello Guest, it says Hello and my name. In the personal list on the right hand side, you can see that I already have two titles. When I pull those up, I have a 39 Clues book and I have a book called True. In the top right corner of each book cover is a sticker. It either has a green sticker that says in or a red sticker that says out. That lets me know if the books I'm interested in reading are available on the library shelf or if someone else has them checked out and I'm going to have to wait in order to get them. Your goal for today is to have 4 books that are at your just right Lexile level in your personal list so that you can choose when you go to the library what books you would like to read. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Advanced Search tab, and it gives me options of how I can search. At the very bottom, one of the choices is Limit My Search, and there's a Choose drop-down box. I'm going to choose Lexile, and that way I can put in my perfect fit for my Lexile level. For today, I'm going to show you using a Lexile level of 500 to 600. Once I put the range in, I simply hit the Enter button, and it calculates all of the books in the collection that are in my just right Lexile range. You can see that between 500 and 600, I have over 650 books available. So now I'm going to look at the possibility of the titles, and the first thing I notice is that this book called Crash has a really cool cover. It has this baby with a mustache in it, and it looks like it might be fun. As I hover over with the mouse, the book cover, you can see that a small box pops up that gives me additional information. When I click the More button, it brings it up to a full screen. Then when I read through, I find that this would be interesting and I would like to maybe read this book in the future. All I have to do is click the tab that says Add to this list. You can now see that my titles under my personal list now have 3 titles in them instead of 2. But our challenge is to get 4 books in the list today. So I'm going to click the next button to see the next group of titles. And oh, I noticed that there's another 39 Clues book. I already know that I like 39 Clues, and my friends have told me that they enjoy them. So I'm not even going to bother to look at this. I know I haven't read this one yet. I just want it in my list. So I can move my cursor with the mouse to hover over. Then I use the left click and hold down, and I can drag the book cover over into the box and just release the mouse click, and now you can see that I have 4 titles in my list, which is what I need for my challenge today. When I click on the titles, you can see all 4 of the books are in, and all but True are available for me to check out. So when I go down to the library, I can go to the fiction shelves and look by the author's last name to find the book to check out. The last thing you want to remember when you're using the library management system logged in under your personal account is that when you are done, you always want to log out so that the next person who comes along is not adding books to your list. Happy reading!